All right, folks, ladies and gentlemen, an all-new episode you don't really want to miss tonight. It's kind of an all-star pack. Nelson Torres here, along with the goddess of music, Caroleen.
Yo.
And we have two very special guests here, the returning lucky 7-point man, of course.
How you doing?
And of course, the WTF Undisputed World's Heavyweight Champion, Angelo RazorBlade Vega.
10 times.
10-time World's Champion. Yeah, so we're gonna
And living legend.
There you go.
And what else?
He is a WTF Hall of Famer.
You gave me something in this studio.
He is a Hall of Famer, by the way. And
What else?
And
I don't have it here with me today.
the
so.
WTF icon.
Hey, there you go.
you.
He's already a Hall of Famer.
Don't forget it.
Yeah, but anyways.
Yeah, but there's active wrestlers who are Hall of Famers.
Yes, we'll get to all of that, Angelo, yes.
But they ain't you, though.
now,
He's a-
You want to get
boys.
smacked?
All right, but first
And
things
throw
first.
through that screen.
I mean, like, they ain't you, meaning those people ain't you, so you deserve that spot.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Well,
That's
with
what I
that,
mean.
WTF
They ain't
TV,
you, so.
yes, WTF TV starts right now.
Don't be like Ace Bradley.
What? All right. Coming to you from the Hudson Yards in New York City, in Midtown Manhattan to be exact. We're not far from Times Square. We're very close to everything that's going on, everything that is very touristy in this area.
Are we near or far? Make up your mind.
Well, I'll let Caroline explain that. All right, Nelson Torres this week, as always, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Caroleen Stewart.
Hey guys, Caroleen Stewart here. And the city's so nice they named it twice, New York, New York, in our little home from home, Manhattan neighboring network, not that far from the Jacob Javits Center, not that far from the center of the universe, that is Times Square.
And of course, the Hudson Yards, right around the corner.
Either way, but that's where we are. But we are in the city so nice they named it twice, New York, New York.
Of course. First things first, speaking of saying twice, we have lucky 7-point man.
How you doing, people?
He's our wrestling analysis, kind of like a Stephen A. Smith, so to speak.
And all I gotta say is this: if your love language is full, y'all hate yourself. Y'all disgusting.
Interesting.
Well, shit, I love to eat.
Yeah.
And you're disgusting.
And joining along with us is the WTF World's Heavyweight Champion, WTF Icon, and WTF Hall of Famer, Angelo RazorBlade Vega.
And the icon,
I did say icon.
He did say it.
just checking.
What is this thing you just rebutted about hate?
Hate.
I didn't say anything about hate.
Him, not you.
Oh.
Did somebody break your heart?
No,
Somebody piss you off?
no.
Okay.
It's just eating too much
Who's
is
playing?
disgusting.
Eating too much is disgusting.
Yes.
You know, it's actually a sin.
Even better.
There is a sin
Listen, if it's a
of
sin,
gluttony.
if flan should not be that good if it's a sin.
Well, do you eat tons of it?
Well, no.
One plate is enough?
Yes.
So you're fine.
Good.
Yeah, good. 1 meal a day.
He's trying to say, if you one of these, excuse my language, fat fucks who has to eat 4 Big Mac meals in one day, yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that is disgusting, nonetheless.
Y'all don't love yourself.
Not love yourself.
Yeah, you're probably just high from that point.
Indeed.
Who
Well,
knows
now-
you people?
Well, first things
Anyway.
first, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to get into. You know, we've been doing a lot of stuff over the summer.
That we have.
And it's been interesting so far. We did Fanatics Fest. We'll get to that a little bit later. We'll talk about that. And we did Brooklyn Comic Con. We'll talk about that too. And more importantly, just recently, not too long ago, we actually went to the Hustlers 50 Years of Freedom book signing.
That's
I
right.
had my book signed earlier. See, look. Well, that was from Liz Flint.
Yes, the current wife of the late but great Larry Flint.
There you go.
Greatest man in the world.
Who created Hustler. And yeah, she signed my book right here. We're going to show you how that a little bit later. And yeah, it's right here. If you can see it, if you can't, great. No big deal. It's just
Yep, but that's the official handwriting.
Yep. John Hancock, as they call it.
Well, in this case, Jane.
Jane. There you go. Angelo, you look about to say something.
No. Nice.
I don't know why, because every time I see him, he's like he's ready to say something. But
He's viewing the merchandise.
he's admiring the Hustlers' 50th anniversary. So
He's observing.
May I see that?
yes.
By all means. It's quite the page turner.
No.
You can't be.
Okay, now
Oh,
we're
God.
now this
See,
is good.
but look,
He's like, now we're
it's
talking.
50 years of Hustler. To if you have the chance, check out the Hustler book. It's worth reading.
Oh, yes.
You learn a lot about Hustler itself. Mm-hmm. And Woody Harrelson did the forward.
That he did, and I actually read it. It's very interesting, Mr. Harrelson.
Yes. So
Hey, nobody can't see, but one of our friends we met a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. A
Yeah.
very certain someone who actually was there.
Tara Patrick. Yes.
The one and only.
Yes. We couldn't interview them though, unfortunately, along with Lisa Ann.
Yes, shout out to them both. However,
Is everyone, well, not everyone, every girl who has ever been in it in this book?
Pretty much.
pretty much.
Okay, so that's why this is a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's basically it's been 50 years, man.
Yeah, you gotta get the 50 years Hustler book. It's worth it, so
Good stuff from the 70s.
80s and even the 90s and even the most recent years.
Oh, yeah.
And Hustlers is still around, not too far from where we're at.
Nope, it's still not that far. The place is still there, and by God, you guys, get it while it's hot.
Yes.
Liz Flint, 50 years of Hustler, 50 years of freedom. Get it in stores right now.
Yes, exactly. You got to, especially if you really want to learn more about the adult industry in general. This is the book to get.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's a nice coffee book.
It is indeed. Yes. So, what do you think, Mr. Lucky 7-Point Man?
From what you saw.
Y'all know how I feel about these kind of stuff. I mean, I respect the guy because, he made money off of it, but I didn't look at it because, you already know how I am when it comes to stuff like that.
I get it.
Cool. And so, for what?
It's okay.
When you focus on yourself,
Yes.
working out,
Yes.
and eating right,
Yes.
the last thing you want to think about is that.
That's true.
Somebody just told me in this text, are you a prude?
I was. That's the only reason why I started going to the gym. I was a loser.
All right.
And taking accountability of how much of a loser that I am, I started focusing on myself.
At least he can admit that.
There you go. All right, so right now we're going to show highlights from that party that we went to not too long ago.
Oh, yes.
Yes, and it was fun times. This is all about the Hustler 50th anniversary. Jesus. All right, so.
Wait. There's no nudity on there, right?
No.
Okay, good.
We just have to see this for yourself.
Okay,
all right?
good.
Hey,
What?
Jack Dumphy said, why you didn't take him with you?
I don't know either. Anyway, so with that, let's just check out the 50th anniversary of Hustlers at Hustlers, New York City. guys. Welcome back. And if it doesn't feel like Channel 35 or Channel J at this point in time, I don't know what does.
Who knows?
That was a fun weekend, though.
It was a nice little outing out the house, I will say that.
Yeah, 50 years of Hustlers.
I wouldn't know.
Why?
I'm the undisputed champion, and nobody told me about this.
Caroleen, it
What?
was the last. What?
I mean, see, people are buzzing in. They're like, why we didn't tell them? It was last minute.
Somebody just said, you're both full of shit.
It was last minute. What do you want us to do?
Yeah, Caroleen didn't know about it till the night of.
And this person
Yeah.
don't lie.
And he messaged me about it, so technically it's his fault.
It's always Rasputin's fault.
Well, I can't have too many people, but then again, that we could have you more. But Lisa Ann and Tara Patrick, but they were nice.
They definitely were.
But they couldn't be interviewed at that time. But that's okay.
No,
Hopefully-
but we definitely love you, and special thanks to you.
And Liz Flint too as well.
Yes, the one and only. And also, the not only Mo the Monster was there, his guest appearance was there. It was basically
And Chocolate Haze.
Chocolate Haze was there too.
And
It was
Natalia Star and
Natalia, basically
Natasha Star.
the Star Sisters were definitely there. It was a very packed house that night.
Yeah, special shout out to Miss Laney.
You know who wasn't there?
Who?
The
The
undisputed
undisputed
WTF champion.
champion.
All right.
I'm supposed to get these perks as the undisputed champion. What is this bullshit? That's why the person on the phone said you're full of shit.
I'm full of shit. Okay.
Crazy part about it.
You gotta check that out. You see,
Crazy part about it. They invited me, but I said no.
I don't remember that.
That's full of shit.
Yeah, I said no.
You say he's full of shit. That's full of shit.
Well, real quick, I just want to
You
show
invite Spanish Bert over me?
And I said
What?
no. I said no.
And on that
No
note,
offense.
but before we go any further with that, I just want to show you the highlight of Liz Flint signing the book. And
Okay, Bert.
if we can show it. So let's just check that out really fast.
Yeah, Bert.
If, there you go. I'll let him Thank you so much. Okay, so now you see, the proof is right there.
Yep.
The proof is in the pudding, or the book in the book. Like I said, get the
But we
book.
just saw that
I know that.
at the end of the video,
I know that.
and he shows it again.
And that's nothing wrong
Just
with
to
it.
show that there's audio
Name
and
should
video
be Jimmy
evidence.
2 times.
Well, just shows that there's audio and video evidence so that, hey, it's a
Audio
collective.
and video.
And make sure you get it too.
That's right.
Make sure you get it.
What if they don't want it? What if they wanted the hat?
Well, you got to go like on Hustler's shop for that. Or you go to the Hustler store. I think they sell that too.
I believe so. They are selling 50th anniversary merchandise.
Yes, indeed. But before we go further, two things we want to show before we go further. So next week we're going to start showing stuff from the Brooklyn Comic Con.
Yes, our very first Brooklyn Comic Con.
Yes. So with that, let's show you highlights of that, and then we'll talk more about that next week. Well, let's check that out. All right, guys, that was Brooklyn Comic Con, which we'll be showing next week.
Yes.
Yes, it was fun. So interesting. So that was our second Brooklyn Comic Con.
Oh, excuse me. My apologies.
Yeah.
But it's been a while.
Yeah. So hopefully we go back
But
next.
it is not the Comic Con.
No, but this is their own time to shine. They have their,
Yeah.
Brooklyn has to have their moment
I hear
too.
things about that one.
No, but it's not the official Comic Con, no.
But next week, Brooklyn Comic Con. You don't want to miss.
Oh, yes.
Yes. But speaking of which, now, Caroline, you know, we have a little bit of comedy here since we have a little bit of time. I just want your reaction to a commercial. It's kind of an old commercial,
Okay.
but just want your reaction to it. The company that, just hear me out. The company is called Johnson's Boating Company.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just want your reaction and what you think of it. So if we can, if Mr. Stanley's sounding out, shout out to him, by
All
the
right,
way.
roll the clip, Stanley.
Yeah, just check it out. If we can.
You got your sunrise, you caught a prize. You mate and your Johnson. Party nights, summer whites. You, your friends, and your Johnson. Rooster tails, water trails. You, your kids, and your Johnson. Saturday nights, distant lights. You, your girl, and your Johnson.
You and your Johnson, a way of life for over 50 years.
Salute.
Johnson, that's a real commercial. That's not a
You
skit.
Johnson.
You know what a Johnson is, right?
Yes, I know
Your
what a
fucking
Johnson.
cock, your dick.
Of course I know what a Johnson is. I was using Johnson for years.
So what do you think, Caroline?
You,
This is
your
so
life, and your
John-
pinga.
Literally, it's that.
That was a real commercial.
That has more cheese
That
than
commercial was saying,
that has more cheese
if
than
the date
Mentos.
don't work out, go home and jack off.
Yes,
Oh.
with your kids
Well, that's nothing. I have another one.
and your John and your.
But
and your-
here's another one if you want to check
Oh
out.
God,
So,
there's more. All
Yeah,
right.
with me, my belt, and my Johnson.
well, I'm not going to tell you the other one because
I'm good on that.
It's going to. The commercial will speak for itself. So let's just check that out. The
Roll the
second
clip, Stanley.
Got it. Yeah! Okay. Who wants to clean and debone them? I'll do it. What gives? You want to do it? Just wait till you see what I've got. It's the Wonder Boner. The Wonder Boner? Oh, you laugh now. Just watch. You just assemble the Wonder Boner stainless steel rods like this. You take the fish, you find the top of the spine, and you slide him through the
And
ring
you
on
jerk
the
it
Wonder
off,
Boner,
right?
And
Yeah, exactly.
voila! The Wonder Boner. My wife would like that.
I'm sure she would.
The Wonder Boner.
We get the gist, though.
My wife would like that. I bet she would, Bob. I bet she would. Now in a black model.
Look at that Caroline's face. Look at her.
And now the new one, the brown model. The caliente version. Wonder
I'm sure any
boner.
wife would like that. So
Wonder boner.
I don't think no guy would like that.
I mean,
By the
jokes
looks of
aside, that actually is a very convenient tool. Shut up. Both of yous. Especially you, champ. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, he wants to stick his dick in the Wonder Boner.
how? Why?
You didn't see it? It went through. You're gonna rip your dick off with that thing.
God.
That's like the worst Prince Albert piercing imaginable. Like just put that shit right in the urethra and just.
That doesn't sound like a cock
Should
meat
be called
sandwich.
the masturbator, not the Wonder Boner.
Well, what about a cock meat sandwich?
Oh God.
You're good at eating those. Oh,
Yes, so many of those.
Jack Dunphy said he's getting you a Wonder Boner for Christmas.
Just like Mama used to make.
Of course.
Just for you and yourself and your Johnson.
God, is there any more? That's
No. But speaking of, what do you think of Lucky
God.
7 Point Man before we go anywhere?
His mind is on the fucking gym. Not his Johnson or some Wonder Boner. See?
See, so his mind is not on a Johnson, it's on a gym.
the people in the video, they are so out of shape. It got me in the mood to just want to go to the gym right now.
It's a little.
My
early.
wife would like that. No wonder why your wife would like that.
I bet she would.
Yeah.
Oh my.
See, I told you, black version.
Just you, yourself, and your Johnson.
Jesus, Carol. All right. One quick thing before we go any further.
Yes.
This Thursday.
In the gym. Wait, in the gym.
With
You
your
don't
Johnson.
change in front of guys, right?
No, I just put on my jeans
All
and
right,
that's it.
because there's crazy motherfuckers out there.
my
Someone we know.
My sweatpants with my jersey
No.
short between how the
Someone
weather
we
is,
know,
and I
go
True
just put it on.
story.
Go ahead.
Someone we know.
It's
You
currently,
know who he is.
He's currently in the WTF
He's
roster. but go
currently in
ahead.
the roster. From
Vega?
Southtown, wherever the fuck he comes from. Legendary story. We all went to the swimming pool. We're all changed.
Oh my God!
This fucking guy has to come out, himself, and his Johnson, and just say to everybody, "Hey guys, we're all here in the pool with our schlongs out."
That was talk about first impressions. That was the first time we met the guy.
Yes. Horrifying.
So it's you and him and his third leg.
Along with Jason the Cutisist, WTF legend, TJ the Game Master, BG the broadcaster, but it was BJ.
We'll just leave it at that.
Good God Almighty.
That was the first. How do
BJ.
you first meet somebody? Hey, we're all here with our schlongs out.
BJ and his J.
It's Johnson.
Yeah.
I think in that locker room he had a wonder boner.
No comment. Anyways, before we go, we're going to,
Even Mario agrees.
on that,
He's
let's
leveling
show
up.
you, this Thursday, we're going to show finally Fanatics Fest on
Yes.
WTF Wrestling Outlaws.
Yes.
This Thursday
We
night.
was there.
Yes.
So with that, we're going to show, here's a little highlights, a little clips, a little music
Sneaky
video. Yeah, so sneak peek for this Thursday night on channel 67, the Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and on our YouTube. But anyway, check it out. Guys, welcome back. Just remember this Thursday on WTF Wrestling Outlaws, Fanatics Fest. We're back there in the Javits Center,
Oh, yeah.
and no one's Johnson's involved.
No Johnsons were harmed in the making of this taping.
Exactly. So just remember that. Oh, let's not forget, people still got to vote for us in Urban X.
That's right. As for those who may not know, we have been nominated for the third time for most popular TV show, radio show, podcast. So we want to thank once again Urban X Awards along with the nominees in general. So you must vote in your votes. We believe third time is the charm, so why not make this one a New York City win?
There you go. And the link is in the bottom of the description. So if you can do that, that will really help us.
Yes, once again, we are nominated. WTF TV is nominated for most popular radio show / podcast for the Urban X Awards.
Yes. So, and with that, and no Johnsons were involved. Well,
Yes.
maybe Mo, but
Maybe, but no Johnsons were harmed in the making of this nomination.
yes, there you go. So with that, we're about to wrap things up, and I just want to thank everybody for coming in, including Lucky 7 Pointman.
And you know, because of me being nice enough, vote, please. Vote.
Vote, yeah, vote. Sorry, I think you said rope. But anyway, and we have Angelo Vega. Thank you once again, the world's champion.
Listen, When I'm here, the ratings go up.
That's not what she said, right?
Said the ratings.
Again.
Get yourself and your Johnson out of the gutter.
He said it, not me. I'm just saying.
What was that other thing called?
The Wonder Boner.
Wonder
And go
boner.
fuck your Wonder Boner and shut the fuck up.
Wonder boner.
Well, any dick jokes you got before we go?
I just said one.
He just did. But how do you feel knowing that WTF is nominated for Most Popular Radio Show Podcast for a third time at Urban X Awards?
Well, somebody had to blowjob a penguin for that shit to fucking happen.
It wasn't me.
Nelson?
No, not me.
You sure?
Not it.
But anyway, vote. Do it for the kids.
Exactly. So with that, thank you everybody for coming by, and thank you, Caroleen.
Yes, you can find me on linktree.com/goddessmusic87, where you can find all of my social media content, including my band In the Next Life at linktree.com/In-the-Next-Life.
And on that lovely note, we'll see you guys next time in an all-new episode of WTF TV.
So long and fuck off.